I'm just started off. Yeah. Yeah, I love garlic. I sure did. I was like, this just be dragged. It's also it's called hey, bake this. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, that's true. On to the side because we know her shit stank.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
None of my damn motherfucking business, bitch.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. One of the Panthers' big offseason acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Calling a gain of 6.
Who the fuck is playing that last shit?
Bring up second down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible. But we watched it happen.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard over the 49. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They go play action. Young under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one
What the
away.
fuck is that?
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory. 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Yeah.
So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up 3rd down instead as they decline it.
So they're
Who's playing them now, whatever that is?
You pointed out, getting it to 3rd down,
Phil.
making a play there.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Don't let him rest. Come on, guys. Come on, baby.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Dolphins at 2 and 3 here to begin with the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. In motion, the tight end. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Higgins. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Murray changing play. The slot man in motion right. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that. They strung him out. Would not allow him to cut upfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up? Is the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. No score after one on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now they'll audible to something else. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
In motion right is Watkins. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And this one too low. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And the tight end goes in motion left. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Murray. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. That throw by Young incomplete.
Over the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Young. And that will be incomplete.
Good first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work on this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 60 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. First down now with that clock rolling. In motion goes the tight end. Murray now. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Murray looking to change the play here.
Back to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing now is Murray. Touchdown, Dolphins! Quez Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the
Final
break.
preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up with these guys, no doubt. And for the call in the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. They're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Play fake, Murray. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it. Robinson will try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere for
from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. The slot man in motion right. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Come on, set.
A quick throw complete out to Isabella. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Open man right side is Shark. Touchdown! DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They begin the drive with Robinson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That injury stoppage here, and a lot of worried faces on that offense and on that sideline as Kyler Murray is in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. That's caught by Chosen. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
1st down, Murray. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Murray changing the play.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's got Watkins on the out route. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Robinson up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Murray. Open man is chosen. He's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Murray flips us forward on a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Go all the way. One more, boys. All the way. Drag it in. Right there, baby.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Braxton Berrios, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 17-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tightrope. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Young to throw it. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Sanders. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now Young going to move him around. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they'll change things up. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone. Keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Young with it, third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And we are all tied here in the final stages. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This is first and 10. Now Murray. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Back to throw. Murray. Pass complete to Higgins.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Murray to throw. That ball caught. It's chosen. And he will finally be taken down. Just a massive play there to get him to the outskirts of field goal range. They'll come up first and 10 here. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
At the Panthers' 34-yard line.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And a great job there to lead that one defensively. They strung him out.
would not allow him to cut upfield. Here's first down. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit up.
Taking the lead in the final seconds. So they're trying to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
The first game. What's up, Ray? I don't know if I got my meetings. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Hey, Trip, you know what's crazy, though? When I threw that pick six, I didn't even mean to throw it to that motherfucker. I'm just so accustomed to throwing it there. I meant to actually throw it to the dude that did the streak. He was wide open. He hurt, shit, DTown just hurt my quarterback. He came back in the game, but then he hurt Tyreek. He pulled something. Again, sick-ass injuries. Damn, he hurt for an extended period, too, I think. Yes, damn, 4 weeks? With the full groin, huh? Tyreek. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, look at that though. Hey, Ray, I know. I heard that the whole time. I was like, I'm going right back to that bitch. KJ gonna be sick at this. KJ gonna be sick at this. Lona Smith got superstar. That fast outside linebacker. Yeah, he's superstar. I couldn't get Hassan Reddick to get to X Factor, but at least I got him a superstar. Who's streaming, yo? He's streaming on Twitch. Okay. DTown had a little bit of heat too. Not in that all-out blitz scenario, but he had another jump.